All right, guys, day number 5 of Vlogtober, and that means story number 5. Yeah. So this one's not really taking place on Halloween, but it's kind of like a creepy, I guess, type vibe. So I'm rolling with it. So let's get to the story. Arthur lay in his bed. He knew that the end was near. He was on oxygen, and his nurse Susanna kept giving him medication. He made peace with his inevitable end. He had a great life. He had 4 beautiful daughters, 5 granddaughters, and 7 grandsons, 2 baby great-granddaughters. He couldn't wait to be reunited with the love of his life, Elsie. They were married for nearly 60 years before she died 2 years ago. He had a great 98 years. Susanna walked into his bedroom. "Time for your medicine, Artie," she said. "Oh, what would I do without you, Zuzu?" Arthur said. Susanna injected Arthur's IV with a syringe. "So what are you giving me now?" he asked. "Just something to help you relax," she said. "Don't worry about it." "So, Zuzu, do you have time for a personal life with all this attention that you pay me?" Does he get jealous? "Oh, I don't have anyone in my life like that, okay? It ain't worth it." "Oh, but it's so important to share your life with someone," Arthur said. "It's wonderful to have someone to come home to after a hard day at work. I imagine you have many of those. Hard days, I mean, given your profession. I mean, you deal with people like me all the time. People on death's door." "It sounds horrible, but you kind of just get used to it," Susanna said. "You just tell yourself that death is part of life." "Oh, that it is, my dear," Arthur said. Arthur started coughing, and Susanna walked over to him to try to soothe him. "The end is near, isn't it?" Arthur asked. "I'm afraid so," Susanna said. "Well, then there's something that I must tell you. Do you know about the shadow killer killings from the 60s? The killer would stalk his victims and lead them into dark alleyways where he would stab them exactly 4 times. He moved in the shadows, at least that's what the police said, hence his nickname. I remember my mother was terrified, wouldn't let me and my sisters go out after dark, even though he had stopped killing before we were even born." "He had a family," Arthur said. "He had to stop for them." Susanna looked at him. "It was me," Arthur said. "I am the shadow killer." "What's your death count?" Susanna asked. Arthur was thrown off. She didn't even seem concerned that he just admitted that he was a serial killer. 40 women, Arthur said. "I have you beat," Susanna said. Susanna looked at her watch. "Or at least I will, in 3 minutes. "What?" Arthur asked. "Death is a part of life," Susanna said. "I just help those who are sick get to the death part quickly and painlessly, mostly. 40 people so far. You'll be 41. Arthur started choking. "Okay, maybe my math is slightly off. It might be sooner than 3 minutes. Arthur started gasping for air, and then he died. 41, Susanna said. "Now on to 42. Susanna walked out of Arthur's house, a devilish smile on her face. The end. I don't know why I'm so happy. Yeah. This one was weird because it was like, it wasn't really a Halloween type one, but the serial killer versus serial killer vibe. I'm like, you know what? I'm here for it. But yeah, let me know what did you guys think of the story, and come back tomorrow for day 6. Trying to keep track of what day it is. Yeah, day 6 tomorrow. Bye, guys.